Answer some of the few questions and real quick. I'll be right back. It's one other thing I wanted to bring out. But
Okay.
oh, sorry.
Okay, someone asked a question. I'm assuming this is Sister Mom 41. And it says homeschooling preschool. I'm assuming this is a question asking either do we provide those services, or Sister Mom, if you can further clarify, when you put homeschooling preschool, are you asking do we provide those particular services as the church? The next one, someone says, let me see. Someone says the Flint, Michigan situation was confirmation to that Blog Talk radio show you guys did with the woman who said the government controls the water into, let me see. For us, hold up one second, let me get back to your question. Going into certain neighborhoods, exactly. We actually had a woman a few months ago on the radio show who was bringing out information as far as how they actually control the water supply and put certain poisons and diseases, so on and so forth, into the water supply. She says specifically this takes place in, largely communities that are Black, Latino, poor communities. So that is true. We're here.
Okay.
1 second.
I wanted to say something real quick before I answer the rest of the questions. All right. Someone brought something to my attention that some guy on the internet, you understand, they be claiming that they know me personally. I think that gives them some level of credibility in their own mind. And I know a lot of you probably haven't even ran into these things. And sometimes I hate to bring it up because it brings attention that they would like to get. But I want to put this out there. Okay. People are saying things that they have never heard me say in any video ever, and claiming that this is what Elder Rawchaa is saying. Let me make this clear. Anybody that have to interpret what I'm saying, something must be wrong with it. Because anything that I have to say according to the Most High is out there. And I'm saying in particular, some guy claimed that he know me that I don't even know. Let me make it clear. Elder Lawya would see this guy and know that we have never seen this guy before. Now, have I been in the presence of hundreds and thousands of people?
No.
I mean, through my life, yes. I've taught in all different types of areas. Have I been in a place where there's people in the room that that probably have seen me that I don't know? Yes. But some of these people think that they're my blood relatives. And all disrespect, all respect to them. Brothers and sisters out there have to be careful when people out there throwing out names in association to try to get credibility. I don't know these people. But one thing I know that it was a statement that was said, that was brought to my attention, that Elder Rawchaa said he agreed with interracial marriages.
Oh, that's interesting.
I'm saying, did anyone ever hear me teach that I agree with interracial marriages? Have you ever heard that teaching? That's a new one on me. Okay? I agree with what the Most High say. The Most High divided all nations upon line. Period. And if he meant for everybody to mix with everybody, then there wouldn't be no lines for nations. I agree with the Most High agree with. Every nation should be with their own nation. Period. That's what the Most High said. But this is where people disagree with me at. If someone come into the church to be baptized and they are already together, I'm not going to tell a brother or sister because they're married to someone else that they have to be a divorce. They have to divorce. I'm not crossing my line with that.
Oh, that's where he's getting it from then.
I'm saying, but that ain't me agreeing with anything. That's me baptizing everyone that want to get into the kingdom of heaven. And when Christ comes, he's going to divide the nations. He's going to divide. If that person is another nation, Christ is going to move that person with that nation. That's Christ's job. That's not my job. My job is for Jew and Gentile alike to be baptized if they come together. And I'm not going to treat them wrong or dictate anything according to their family. And because I'm not making a stance and telling people, well, you can't be in my church if you come in like that, or you can't be in our church, because I'm not taking that stance, people are claiming I'm saying something that I've never said. So let me go on record that every nation is supposed to be with their nation according to the Most High. That's what the Most High say. So in a nutshell, if you don't have anybody, and you're looking to marry, look in the mirror and marry that. That's the safe way to go. You know what you look like. That's not racist. That's just the way it is. Every nation should have the right to preserve their culture and their race.
And their bloodline.
In their bloodline. Yeah. So that's not racist. So I'm putting it on record so that anyone that claims they know me and want to interpret what I'm saying, you understand? What I'm going to do is I'm going to save this clip by itself so that they can interpret it exactly how. And guess what? I don't care if people agree or disagree with my stance on how I deal with it. I don't think it's none of my business when a family come in with children and all that and are baptized. I'm not supposed to get in there and say, well, listen, you get over there and you get over there. My business is to preach the gospel. Okay? They made a decision to come together. They have to make a decision according to that relationship. I'm not going to be the one to do that. I'm going to teach the gospel. Okay? To the Jew and then to the Gentile. And when Christ comes in Matthew 25, he says he's going to disperse and separate the nations anyway. So if there's an Israelite with another nation, Christ would know who that other nation is. And he'll divide it. And this is in no way, shape, or form saying that going forward, once we know the truth, that it's okay to marry other nations. We did that in ignorance. We did that not understanding the laws. But now that you know the law, you are supposed to stick with what looks like you, your nation. Period. Okay? Period. And again, even through that, I can't control what another man or woman will do. And if they do whatever they want to do, they have to live with the consequences on that. Okay? So does it get any clearer than that?
It's crystal clear.
It kills me how people want to interpret what I'm saying is if there was a video where I said that I agree, if I came out and say I agree with that, don't you know that video, they wouldn't have to interpret anything? They would just have to put that video out there and say, look what he just said.